your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. I hope all is genuinely well with you, Virgo. Thank you for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo, I have to admit, this is the second time that I'm doing your reading. I don't know. Maybe this could be a time where maybe you're hypercritical of yourself. Maybe you're a bit of a perfectionist lately. But with that, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for the Virgo nation. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So we're talking about old habits again. We talked about procrastination the first time around the first half of this month. So I feel like that could be something that maybe you're still working on right now, is procrastination, especially when it comes to some type of creative project or speaking to somebody, because it really does feel like there's somebody on your mind, especially maybe somebody that you're taking some time away from. It feels like maybe you have parted ways from somebody because it was just maybe necessary to blow off some steam. I don't know. It feels like maybe there could have been some type of blow up between you and somebody. Something could have went way too far. And it feels like maybe you're feeling, I don't know, in your headspace, maybe you're feeling a bit hurt. Maybe you're still feeling the emotional effects of something that was said. Somebody could have said something that really set you off or hurt your pride in some type of way. And for some of you, I feel like this might be having to do with a love relationship. It says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So it's very clear that for some of you, maybe this is your twin flame that you're in separation from due to some type of conflict or misunderstanding. Maybe you feel overtalked, overlooked in some type of way. You could be feeling like your partner may be disregarding your feelings. And I don't know, it feels like maybe it is time to speak your truth. Or maybe you did, and maybe somebody took offense to the truth. Or this could just be something that's going on in your head. Maybe there is somebody that you want to be completely honest with, Virgo, or cross-watcher. And maybe you feel like it might start some type of confrontation or beef between you and somebody if you were to actually say what you really meant to say. I don't know. For some of you, I feel like this conflict is ongoing. And it feels like you have a choice or a decision to make. It feels like it's time to get off the fence about some things in your life. We're talking about your career, it feels like, but I also feel like it has something to do with a love relationship or just period. Maybe it's just kind of like time to do away with some indecision that maybe you've been grappling with. Time to really put your foot down and, take off when it comes to your career or some type of calling that maybe you feel inclined to go toward. Alright. Some of you Virgos or cross-watchers, maybe you feel tricked in some type of way. You feel duped by somebody that maybe you did trust. Some of you, this could be your mom, a mother figure, baby's mother even. Okay, I see mother and father. I don't know, maybe you did feel tricked by your father, your mother, your parents in some type of way. Like I said, some of you are parents and this is a co-parenting relationship. Maybe you have built a family with somebody, possibly a fellow earth sign towards Virgo or Capricorn, such as yourself, or with this in their chart. And yeah, this would be somebody that you have a very telepathic connection with. You are able to telepathically connect with this person. You're connecting with them silently. And it feels like something did bring you to your breaking point. It must have been something that somebody said. The way that somebody says it, because it's like sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. But I feel like because of something that was said, somebody left the situation feeling insulted and they're still feeling hurt about the situation. And this is possibly why you guys are physically spending some time apart. And maybe somebody is trying too hard, and maybe it is necessary to back off and give the situation some breathing room in order to get to this place of balance and restore some type of trust. Because it genuinely does feel like, I don't know, somebody may be coming back to the picture. It feels like somebody may have this, may be called to come back and clear their karma. Justice and fairness. That's what I mean. If somebody did or said something that was just out of pocket, completely unfair in the situation, I feel like there is somebody that is being called, like, via their conscience to do the right thing. But the thing of it is I feel like pride is the very thing that's blocking the situation. Some of you, since we're talking about old habits, it feels like pride. Somebody really has something that they want to say to you. It could be a Scorpio. Somebody has something, or a Gemini. Somebody has something that they want to say to you that could possibly change the situation. Somebody feels like maybe you took all the focus off of them. Like, especially like, I don't know if this was a love relationship. You have decided to focus on yourself. You guys did have a commitment, yep. And some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you may have a choice to make between an Aquarius and possibly a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it feels like somebody's going to get turned down in this situation. And maybe somebody's going to be unhappy about being turned down. Maybe there's somebody, maybe you don't want to reject somebody. Maybe there's somebody that you don't want to hurt. Virgo or cross watcher, this is for some of you a third party situation. So if these are not your feelings, this could be a mix of both of you guys' feelings, or three people in the scenario's feelings. Yeah, I feel like somebody's sneaking off. Somebody is ready to do their own thing. Somebody's not happy in the situation. They feel stifled. They feel held back in some type of way. Somebody in the scenario, for some of you, this person could maybe feel like they want freedom to do their own thing. They don't want to be locked down in a commitment. But it's like they're not being direct about it. They've got like secret plans that they're scheming, doing something here. And it is leading to, for some of you, or has led to some type of backstabbing. Because I feel like there's somebody in the scenario, Virgo or cross watcher, that's up to no good. And maybe when you and this person are not around each other, they take forever to get back to you. You're noticing that their messages, that they take longer and longer to respond to you. You got Cancer and Sagittarius that are prevalent in this reading, as well as your energy. And here it is once again, a Scorpio. So maybe you're Virgo and Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Scorpio. You got a Leo, and here is Gemini once again. And you got Libra. Yep. Your divine counterpart. You guys are not seeing the eye to eye about things. It could even be finances. It could even be maybe a core value issue. Like, I don't know, maybe one of you has morals and values and the other one is, I don't know, out for gifts, out for like gaining some type of clout when it comes to their reputation. This person could, one of you could be financially dependent on the other one, possibly, is what I'm seeing in this situation. Somebody is definitely lying, keeping some secrets, and it feels like somebody is like fighting for this relationship not to end. Like somebody doesn't want to let go. But I feel like the secret plan is that somebody is thinking about leaving for somebody else. Somebody may have met somebody else, or somebody might be going back to somebody from their past. Somebody in this scenario suffers from low self-esteem. Oh, yep. This is a hetero relationship. Because for some of you it is. I see two women here and one man. So I did say that there's a choice that needs to be made. somebody is trying to get off the fence and narrowing it down between two people, because there could be two relationships that, I don't know, it's like two women are giving you hell, two men are giving you hell about a situation. You stand the chance of getting caught. Somebody's going to get caught in a lie. Somebody's going to get caught doing some type of backstabbing. You could be dealing with a Libra Scorpio cusp, Virgo Libra cusp possibly. Yeah, somebody is maybe feeling a bit hopeless about, I'm going to see what somebody's feeling hopeless about. Hopeless about what? In general. Like somebody is heartbroken. Like I said, somebody doesn't want to let go of the relationship. And they're feeling pretty hopeless that the relationship may end. I'm telling you, somebody's going to get caught red-handed. Somebody is stealing money. It feels like it. Taking more than their share in a situation. No, you're going to be guided to the right decision. And you're going to be guided to the truth. That there's a third party. Yeah. The truth is going to be seen about a situation. Got Aquarius written all over this reading. Somebody's getting turned down. Yeah, see, somebody secretly still has feelings for an ex. The thing is, I feel like the secret and underhanded plan has something to do with going back to somebody from their past. The thing is, it feels like somebody is like in a very choppy, dicey situation. There's not clarity. Somebody is not sure where they stand romantically with somebody from their past. So they're not sure if there's any way to go back to the past. But I feel like there is a breakup on the horizon with this situation. And so instead of being committed to maybe who they're with right now, yeah, they're going out, they're socializing, they're keeping their options open because somebody's genuinely not happy in the situation. They're not happy while the other one is not feeling special. They're not feeling loved. They're not feeling beautiful. They're not feeling at their best with this person. And it feels like there is an unwanted separation coming up, or this is just simply what is going on right now. And maybe somebody really didn't see this coming. And maybe somebody is pretty hopeless that things can get back the way that they were, really get the situation back off the ground again. But instead, maybe you're getting like coldness from this person. Maybe you really can't, you're not getting a very clear read on how your partner feels about you. They don't really show the same affection, the same type of feelings, and you might feel a bit manipulated. Maybe you are feeling like you're bending over backwards for somebody that's just taking advantage of the whole situation. And I feel like some of you Virgos or cross watchers or third party situations, the third party in the situation might feel like the situation is like dead end. And with this 10 of Cups, maybe you guys did have like a picture perfect type of situation, but it's starting to feel like things are feeling a bit distorted and different now. So Virgo, if this is your scenario, you're part of the scenario in some type of way. Somebody may want to come back and talk to you, or this is you maybe wanting to go back and clean up a past situation. Like I said, somebody doesn't really feel like they have a way back. So maybe they are. Maybe this is you, Virgo. Maybe you are talking to an expert, or you're talking to somebody that you trust. Somebody smokes or vapes a lot, I feel. Might be talking about an expert, trying to get some expert advice, maybe a different perspective on the situation. Yeah, see, confirmation. Somebody wants to go toward you, but they feel like you're going to turn them down. That's what somebody is afraid of. And somebody may need to give more. Because like I did say, somebody feels taken advantage of in the situation. Somebody gonna get caught red-handed. Yep, get over yourself. Somebody has a lot of pride. Maybe they don't see their own faults. They might have a distorted perception of things. Then maybe they are not very self-aware. Maybe they're not aware of how much they're really hurting you. Some of you, this might be your kids. Your kids might be feeling hurt. Your kid might be feeling rejected in some type of way. There might be a child that wants to reach out to you, Virgo, but may fear some type of rejection as well. Yeah. Connect to soul family. So that's what I feel. I feel like there is somebody that still feels telepathically connected to you, that would like to connect to you on some type of level. And let's see, are you going to connect with this person? Because somebody needs to speak up and take the initiative on the situation. There's something that somebody is like not talking about. Somebody maybe just doesn't want to rock the boat. So they're like, well, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to bring it up. Or there's something that somebody is deliberately not saying as a form of manipulation, as a form of keeping both situations going on at the same time. Virgo, how does this play out? Ten of Pentacles. Maybe there is something that you want to go clear up with somebody. Maybe there is. And this pride that's blocking the situation, it looks like maybe somebody's ready to let go of that. Ace of Cups is here. Possible outcome is this Ace of Cups. You guys may potentially begin again, start anew, start fresh. Yeah, because it definitely feels like you're in love with somebody. And for some of you Virgos, it's not the person that you're with that you're still in love with. It's a person from the past that you're still holding on to. Maybe having a difficult time letting go of. Because you're looking at like an ending. Like this is what you're getting off the fence about. Some of you, you might feel like it's time to end a relationship. Maybe you feel like you've hung in there as long as you possibly could. But I feel like something has reached its expiration point and now it's time to end and maybe see what else is out there. But I feel like there's somebody that just doesn't have the heart to do it. Wants to go back to somebody from the past. Then they probably will. Within the next few months, or maybe you are ready to take action. This could even be like in areas of your career. But I feel like there is truthfully someone that wants to take action to come toward you. Maybe you kind of been a bit resistant to the plan that maybe your spirit guides are trying to like lay out for you, where they're trying to guide you towards, because of limiting beliefs and old habits that are blocking you. I feel like things are really about to shift for you. And I feel like getting out in nature could be very beneficial for you in some type of way. It could maybe open your mind. It could really like get these creative juices flowing. Going outside in nature, grounding yourself, meditating. That could be what this reprogramming of your mind is about. Maybe even in your sleep, because you could be doing sleep meditation. Or some of you just honestly need some more sleep. You could be losing sleep over some things that maybe you're worried about. Yeah, there's some patterns and cycles that are going to be need to be broken in order for you to get this success that really has a strong potential of showing up in your life. It's like you got to do away with certain things, cycles, because your spirit guides are saying that there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So if there is something that is holding you back, your spirit guides are saying that there really isn't. It's just your mind may need to shift. And it may be really time to go within and trust your intuition. Because I do feel like your spirit guides are trying to give you very clear messages via your intuition. And I do feel like there could be some type of breakthrough here having to do with forgiveness. It could be forgiveness of self. It could be forgiveness of others around you. Somebody is masking their true feelings. And so I'm feeling like there's an opportunity here for relationship harmony. And I feel like there is like a desire to like share your gifts with other people. The thing is, I feel like this desire that you have, or this place where you're being nudged, ushered by your spirit guides, this is the type of work that goes against the status quo. This is kind of like where you rock the boat here and you break some type of cycle. You're looking at things different. You may have like a sunnier outlook on things, but I feel like you're maybe breaking away from regular mundane mainstream type of situation. You have conflict. This could even be some type of conflict that you're having between your mind and your heart about something. Some of you, you might be making decisions about maybe deciding to go back to school, looking at what your options are when it comes to what you really want to do. Some of you might be thinking about going into healthcare, maybe even astrology. It feels like with work, with career, there could be some type of dilemma that you find yourself in with making a decision about maybe exploring your hobbies and maybe deciding to make your hobby into some type of a career. Because I do feel like when it comes to your work, some of you could be thinking about parting ways, because I do see that something is bound to come to an end, or some of you, this has already happened. There's something better. And so that's what I mean. You're going to be exploring your options. You could be looking at multiple streams of income. Because I don't know, some of you could really be a jack of all trades. Some of you really do have healing hands. So you could help people, like, you might have this ability to like clear energetic blockages. So that's what I mean, like Reiki healer. You could be an acupuncturist. Some of you, since we're talking about healing hands, I would even say a writer. Maybe you write. Maybe the things that you write, the content that you write could be healing to others. I do feel like you could be somebody that is like a chameleon, somebody that could mingle with different types of people. You can kind of change depending on, I don't know, the type of people that you're around. But it's like, if that's the case, make sure that you don't lose yourself in the midst of all of this. But I do feel like some of you are performers. You are somebody that, some of you could be dancers. You're somebody who awakens other people, inspires others. So I'm feeling like your spirit guides are really inviting you to no longer just sit back and be a spectator in your life. Virgo, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So if there's something that you aspire to do, something that you feel kind of like grabs your interest, it's like your spirit guides are like daring you to go toward it and break this pattern. Yep, awakening. So for some of you, I feel like this has something to do with maybe some type of spiritual awakening. I did say like a sunnier outlook, breaking away from old belief systems. You could be going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, it is time to heal. Or like I said, you have healing hands. The hands are activated here. I don't know, Virgo, this could be you. You could be the nurturer in this situation. So I feel like your spirit guides are really encouraging for you to give to others in moderation. And don't go overboard. Because it feels like selfishness isn't necessarily like in moderation. Like it feels like it's going to be necessary for you to really nurture yourself, and you're going to be able to, you're going to need that time to yourself, it feels like. But I feel like there's a situation that has been bringing you a lot of sadness, but I feel like at the same time it's going to bring you a lot of relief. Maybe to go and approach somebody that maybe you want forgiveness from, or to end a relationship that you've been holding on to, but it just really feels like it's time to end it. And that might be the very thing that like releases this weight off your shoulders. And some of you, this is your job. There might be sadness in parting ways from your job, but it feels like for some of you, this might actually bring you some type of relief to go and delve into a creative project, because it feels like maybe some of you, you're trying to balance two things at the same time, and maybe like something is weighing on you. Maybe that's what's costing you sleep, because now it's really time to do something else. Dedicate yourself to your work, your school, your family. I do feel like, I don't know, I want to say God is watching over you. Your creative, your guides are watching over you. Yep, confirmation, creative endeavor. This is what I feel like you're going to be delving into. Something creative, music, art. again, going out in nature, in the scenery. But it feels like there's a lot of negativity kind of like clouding the way that you're looking at things and like throwing you into fear. Again, we're talking about old habits. Maybe perhaps that's we got the death card here. Maybe that's what needs to end in this situation, is that as well. Yeah, so your spirit guides are like, they're encouraging for you to think better of yourself. And this might be the way that you achieve a better outcome. But yeah, some of you, maybe it really is time to network with other people, to get your business ideas out there, to get, I don't know, pitch your ideas to other people. And some of you, yeah, it really is genuinely time to share your gifts with others and be an inspiration. And I feel like that's what your spirit guides are really nudging for you to do. And some of you, if I didn't say it already, are extremely spiritually gifted. Some of you are purchasing a new home or a new car. Like, I see a big purchase. Like you're celebrating some type of big purchase. You can even be celebrating the birth of a child. Holy Spirit, show me what is the advice for the Virgo. Confirmation. Prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. This is confirmation of what we've just been talking about. It's time for something to end. Something may bring you like this great like sigh of relief, but at the same time some sadness. Your spirit guides are saying you're being ushered in a certain direction. You're going to be taken care of. You may not see it yet. You may have been procrastinating, maybe putting something off, but something really has the ability to work out well for you. As you nurture your own child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. I did say celebrating a child. I don't know. I was talking about sleep. It could be a child that's maybe causing you to lose sleep. Maybe some of you are pregnant, or maybe some of you do have a small child that's like keeping you up at night. Maybe it really is maybe your old childhood issues that are still haunting you. That could be waking you out of your sleep. It feels like it's necessary for you to nurture your own inner child as well. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Your fears, right? Fears, maybe, your spirit guides are saying love is real. Love is the highest energy of all. God is love. Time to starve that fear with faith, with peace, absolute trust. Trust in yourself as a teacher. Some of you are spiritualists, spiritual teachers. Some of you may have a desire to go into the culinary arts. Whatever the case may be. Yeah, fear of some type of loss. Or maybe you do feel like you lost somebody and maybe you want to go back and get them. Something is causing you this huge amount of fear, and I feel like this is the takeaway from this reading is to break away from this fear. Because remember here, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear, say your guides. So I feel like that's the lesson here. To realize that there really isn't anything stopping you but your fears. Well, with this, Virgos, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, Virgos and cross watchers, hey, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you turn on those post notifications. Click that post notification bell so that you don't miss an upload whenever I upload for you or your cross watcher sign. Virgos, thank you so very much for spending this time with me today. I'll see you guys in the next one.